And this is by demographics of age. And we'll get it niched on other things too. But guys, come on up here, line up over here. Look at these young bucks, young guns. Single? Single? Just keep lining up right here, watch this. You can bow it out a little bit. Man, this is one hell of an army. This is damn near cradle to grave. Paying attention. Scooter. Yeah. Squeeze in. Oh, that's funny. Don't worry, I got you. Keep squeezing in, get tight. Don't be shy. So, we've got our young single folks, right? That can, if they choose to, build the Eric Grzybowski way. One-way plane tickets. They got nobody to yell at them. They got no real response. You know what I'm saying? Now, honestly, can a family do that? So that is a way. And you guys could do this. You guys could go, man, if they knew what y'all know now, woo, don't play it. Look, seriously, if all of us older folks could go back and be young and single, no, I'm joking. Anybody? But it's like you guys can, and I like that you're young and single, but quality. You're not these foolish kids. I mean, y'all are such well-rounded young people. I'll tell you what. I mean, our young people are wise beyond their years. Proud of our young people. We're drawing, y'all are, man, birds of a feather are flocking together, and y'all are bringing us some quality young folks. Y'all got that freedom that families don't have. You got Dave Baird over here. I watched this guy. He was single, and he had rollerblades on, and he's zip-zapping around all that. And Abby caught his eye. They go on dream trips. Dream trips are romantic places, you know. Got a nice bun in the oven here, oh yeah. Little boy, Paris, right there in Paris. Oh yeah, from Paris, yeah. It's a little good souvenir. You can see they're in transition. And Jefferson, he had his little boy Harrison, and they're working on another one. They're working on number 2. And I got to keep up with them. So, honey, I'll be home, you know, tomorrow or something. And I'm in transition, building a family. And you build differently a little bit than then, but it can still be done. This thing of I got a family and there's no time, that's no excuse. No. Matt, you got 3 kids. I remember when Matt and Rhonda first met at a meeting. And now have 3 great kids that he's raising them like to be super freaking powerful. It's gonna be insane. They're gonna take over the world, I think. If Scott Ross's kids don't beat you to it. I mean, Scott and Sheila got a bigger family, great kids. They're here, they're thankful. They see a vision for themselves. They know that this is what they want to do. I didn't ask them, do you want to do this when you grow up? They told me they want to do this when I know they're doing it now. God, it's the family business. It's the family business. It's the family business. I mean, I just love that. Here we got families, and our kids are growing up together, And this is the real education. The real world, mom's got to go to this job, dad's got to go to that job, the kids go to daycare, and the family's being pulled apart. And that's not getting better in the real world. The economic times, the way the system is with being a frog in a pot and this, that, and the other, it's only getting worse. And in here, during the greatest recession, the one minute you look back on, maybe it's a depression in the history of the world, and $1 million rings, and a family that's with you traveling and taking those pictures. It boggles the mind. It just, how is that real? I mean, no matter what, it's going to sound too good to be true. But anybody watching this, it's true. Google them, Facebook them, call them up, shoot them a text, an email, something. They'll reply, and then you can get to know them. You can ask them any questions you want. But these aren't paid actors and actresses. And while we're on the subject of talking to you, if you're watching this video on YouTube or something, some people want to know, does World Ventures make you come to these trainings? Are they brainwashing you and they charge all this money and da-da-da-da-da? They force you and it's a ripoff? Okay, let me ask y'all. They said no, but let me ask the question first. It cost you time to be here, yes? It cost you money to be here, yeah?
Yes.
Do you know it costs money to rent this place?
Yes.
So that makes business sense, right?
Yes.
If the company just paid for this without charging for it, you'd probably go out of business. That's just, anybody who understands business 101 or anything or simple math, that just makes sense. But the skeptics out there, they just don't have the business thing. So the question is, was it worth your time and was it worth your money to be here? Are you? Look, get that camera and look. Get that camera and look. Get up here. All right, cameraman. I got to talk to the camera again. All right, here comes the cameraman. Okay. So now I know what you're thinking. Did they know I was going to ask them that question? Did we practice that or rehearse that? That's just your true answer, isn't it? So Google that. Are you following me, camera guy? Camera guy, because we are family. And it's simplified, do or die. We got a good family going on. It's always faithful here. We got our young singles, we got our families in transition, we got our families, and we got our baby boomers.
Older than dirt! 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 Older than dirt!
They're saying older than dirt. They're proud of it. So So our baby boomers, the bronze over here, at the pinnacle of success in corporate America. And is this better?
Way better.
Oh, yeah. I'm an Elvis fan. And I'm about making a living living. And I go visit them where Elvis is from. And Buddy and Debbie, they got such a story about a couple that's been on the planet a little while.
Yeah.
And having a life after their other life. And making the second one count.
Thank you.
So, Gail and Bobby, we're so proud of you. Your favorite, what y'all are. I'm backstage, and Bobby says to me, you know what? In all my years, I'm 72, he goes, I've never seen anything like this. And he says, you know what? It dawned on me, there ain't never been nothing like this. Oh, yeah. Man, a few words when he speaks. Jim and Donna. They served their country. They wore a uniform. I've been to their house, and they got the rank, the top of the food chain in the military. Top of the food chain. Paid their dues. High quality people. And we got Jimmy, we got James Jr., Jim Jr. over here. Oh, Jeff. I look for little miracles. And Jeff was telling me one time about how he's going to do a meeting. He's going into a gated community. He's got to stop at the guard shack. There's a woman in there. And he gets down the road after she lets him in, and he's got the feeling. It's talking to him, it's saying, you got to go back and talk to that lady. And he turns around, he goes back to the gate, back to the guard shack. He says, I don't know, someone told me I was supposed to come back and talk to you. And, you know, about an opportunity. And she said, I was just on my knees praying. So I'm grateful, and I look for those little miracles and how this matters. And they got Jimmy here, 15 years old. Oh, biggest guy on stage. Oh, my. Would you eat your little brother or sister? I'm glad he's on our team. But what we have here is 3 generations. And you start with the end in mind. And I started with the end in mind. And this is what I wanted for my family. This is what I wanted for us. This is what I wanted this come to be about. Multi-generational, multi-everything. But this is us. This is our family. This is our culture. This is our world. And the idea that these young folks are going to grow up and their kids are going to be doing this? See, we're setting the foundation right now. But as these younger kids get older, it's not going to be a question of is this real or not? You know how much evidence is going to be on the internet forever that this is real? With your help, they're going to have to add on to the internet. We're going to have to get a bigger internet for all the trips we're doing, pictures we're taking. Bill Gates is going to come out of retirement. Steve Jobs is going to have to come back.